48 hours left until the promised rematch between Goku and Jiren. Jiren is currently in the hell of Universe 2, and he's become aware of the catastrophe about to happen in his home universe, so his sole objective now is how can he get back to Universe 11. Was this actually a one-way ticket when I jumped into that abyss, Jiren wonders? Jiren realizes that right now, just like how it's always been, he's all on his own. Out of pure curiosity, Jiren asks around and wonders where he can meet the leader of this place. He just wants to know who rules the underworld in Universe 2. The inhabitants give all sorts of varying responses, but no one gives a proper straight-up answer. One response particularly sticks out to Jiren though. One of the inhabitants tells him that the answer probably has something to do with his arrival. Suddenly, it all starts making sense. Guys, if you haven't already, consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel and turning those notifications on so you're always up to date with Dragon Ball content like this. And be sure to go check out the entire What If Vegeta Learned Ultra Instinct story linked down below. But without further ado, let's hop right into the final chapter. Jiren looks right up, intentionally infusing his eyes with magical energy, and starts seeing the universe in its metaphysical form. There was a partial opening in the surface, and then it got bigger and bigger the more you look at it. Jiren thought that the abyss was the universe showing him the way forward, but no, the abyss is just a passage, and a shadow being has already invaded Universe 11, and check out the previous chapters of this What If for more on the shadow beings. Having realized this, Jiren laughs at himself. All this time, he had been letting things bother him again and again. First, it was about avenging his family and his master by erasing this Shadow Zamasu from existence. Then it was about killing Vegeta after Vegeta absorbed that shadow. Then it was the promise to fight Goku again, but he let himself get distracted and jumped into this abyss. The more aggressive he becomes, the emptier he feels, and so Jiren laughs at how seriously he had been taking everything lately. He starts remembering Goku's smug face and wonders if he should start being more like him for a change. Suddenly, Jiren takes a heavy breath, looks up at the surface, and just jumps straight into it. He jumps so fast that he manages to break the dimensional barrier between the two universes and is able to come out on the other side through the abyss. Now he was back in Universe 11, calmer and sharper than ever before. He doesn't know if Goku is still on planet Mystoria though, but that's irrelevant because he can sense him powering up from halfway across the universe. Jiren uses the surface of a nearby planet to jump in doing so, he destroys the planet to such an extent that it sinks and clogs up the abyss. It doesn't take long before Jiren lands on Top's planet. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Bulma, Piccolo, and Master Kubo, along with the young Mystorian, are all already there. "You're late," Goku tells Jiren. "What do you mean? The fight is tomorrow," Jiren replies. "What? It was supposed to be 2 hours ago," Goku states. "Wait, so you've been powering up for the past 2 hours?" Jiren asks, and then looks around at everyone. Their faces say it all. Goku has been relentlessly powering up for this moment for the past 2 hours. Jiren is a little confused though, because from his perspective, there should still be over a day left until their fight, right? Well, he doesn't think too much of it and just shrugs it off as time that may have been lost during the transition from Universe 11 to 2 and then from 2 back to 11. "Alright Goku, since you're ready, just follow me," Jiren states, and then he jumps up. Goku follows him and they soon find a completely barren planet that's perfect for their battle. "Hey, tell me what you guys have been up to on Top's planet. What happened this past week?" Jiren asks. I mean, nothing much. We heard the whole story from Top and decided to help. "Not sure where he is though. The last time anyone saw Top, he was on planet Mystoria," Goku replies. "I see. And you've not sensed anything suspicious either? Is there anyone else on the planet?" Jiren asks. "Well, the planet is suspicious enough already, and I can tell that something bad is gonna happen, but whatever, man. We'll figure it out when it does happen. For now, the only thing I have in mind is beating you," Goku replies. "This is payback for the tournament." Jiren would grin as he's beginning to understand just what makes Goku Goku. "Alright, let's go," Jiren replies, and then the battle begins. He plunges forward at Goku at an insane speed. The space between Goku and Jiren gets distorted as Jiren pulls up right in front of Goku. Goku would counter him with a punch, but not only does Jiren dodge Goku's fist, he also grabs it and then uses the momentum to send Goku flying straight onto the ground. Goku slams through the planet's surface, and unfortunately he doesn't just bounce off of the ground or anything, he flies straight through the crust and the mantle. He comes out through the other side of the planet, unharmed though and ready to counterattack. Goku simply repositions himself in space and launches a Kamehameha wave straight through that planetary hole that he just came out of. Jiren replies with a power impact, but the pressure completely destroys the planet inside and out. Now it was just a bunch of land and debris floating all over the place. It barely takes Jiren a second or two before he realizes that this isn't just the result of some unintentional collateral damage. As he realizes this, Goku uses the planetary debris to build momentum, and while continuously shifting the direction of his motion, Goku appears behind Jiren and then in front of him again. He does it without giving Jiren any opportunity to respond. As fast as Jiren is, Goku is just using the planet's debris around them to kind of move in an omnidirectional manner. Add that with his Ultra Instinct, and Goku is not making this easy for Jiren at all. It's as though Jiren was fighting multiple opponents at once, but even so, Goku has yet to land any serious damage to him. "You're not taking this seriously, are you?" Jiren asks. "Well, you aren't either," Goku replies, and Jiren would stay silent after that. This is a pretty big contrast to his fight against Vegeta, because when Vegeta pointed out that Jiren was holding back, Jiren actually got pretty pissed. Back then, Jiren was unsure about how he was supposed to fight, but now he knows that it doesn't really matter. Before, Jiren was strong. Now, he's a free man. He unleashes his ki, and the pressure destroys the debris all around them. So once again, the battlefield would be clear. "Come on, now we don't have anywhere to stand on, and I can only control my breath for so long," Goku states. "Relax, I just realized something," Jiren declares. "Seriously? You about to back out or something?" Goku asks. "Nah, for now, let's just go back to Top's planet though. We'll resume the fight soon enough," Jiren says. Goku wasn't too sure what was going on, but it seemed serious. So he and Jiren head back to Top's planet, and once they arrive, both of them are left shocked. "I wasn't expecting this," Jiren says. "What even happened here? Is that Vegeta? What happened, Gohan? Where's Bulma and everybody else?" Goku asks. Vegeta is right there standing at a distance, but he's completely cloaked in what looks like purple blood. Gohan reveals that Bulma is actually inside the capsule laboratory, with Piccolo and Master Kubo currently trying to heal her. This further confuses Goku as he asks about what happened to her, so Gohan reveals what happened while Goku was away. While Vegeta was trying to follow Goku and Jiren's battle from here, a shadow suddenly emerged from the surface of the planet and pushed Bulma away. She stumbled and fell down and just started spitting blood and vomiting frantically, while the shadow itself transformed into this draconic looking individual. When Vegeta sees this, his mind goes completely blank. He tells Piccolo to protect Bulma, while Vegeta himself turns completely dark. His hair turns white and then purple. He moves using Ultra Instinct, but even when the guy manages to land an attack, Vegeta pays him back with his own attack. It was a beautiful, almost harmonic mixture of Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. And as beautiful as it may have been, with as precise as each switch was from Vegeta, Vegeta would use his newfound understanding of strength to butcher and just straight up rip apart this guy. It was over within seconds. "I see. Is there anything left of that guy?" Jiren asks. "The blood and the small chunks of flesh around Vegeta are all that's left of him," Gohan replies. Jiren approaches Vegeta and takes a closer look at him. It really was a pure bloodbath, and whatever's left of the supposed shadow being isn't alive in any shape or form. But Jiren notices something strange also. The same planet which was deemed dead, now all of a sudden feels alive again. "I see. It's just as expected. You defeated a shadow dragon, Vegeta. That's impressive. Tell me, was he strong?" Jiren asks. "No," Vegeta replies as he walks right past him. Goku notices that despite being cloaked in this disgusting purple blood or whatever from the shadow dragon, Vegeta looks surprisingly serene. Maybe it's already happened. After all this time, after Ultra Ego, after learning and mastering even Ultra Instinct and then the Mastorian arts, and then absorbing Zamasu's shadow and then even curing Goku's own curse. Through it all, Vegeta may have already reached the pinnacle of his own individual strength which he desired. Maybe it's because Goku and Jiren were fighting each other just a few moments ago, but they can tell. Vegeta is no longer their equal. They've both been surpassed by the Saiyan Prince. Goku then walks up to Jiren and asks about what's going on, while Vegeta just walks up to the capsule laboratory and sits outside. Coincidentally, Top finally returns to the planet. He definitely was not expecting all these familiar faces, and he especially was not expecting the fact that his planet was back alive again. What? Top instantly asks. Jiren was about to explain the whole thing when Gohan interrupts and asks Top about the mushrooms and if he has any of them on him. Sure enough, Top showed him a whole bag full. There was 7 of them. Alright, I need one of those, Gohan says. Why? Top asks. Well, I'm gonna try and see if these magical mushrooms are really some sort of magic cure, Gohan replies. This reply intrigues Vegeta as he suddenly steps out of the way to allow Gohan to pass through and feed Bulma the mushroom. 2 minutes later, Bulma was jumping for joy out of the lab. She feels as lively as ever and she starts scolding Vegeta for not taking care of his own personal hygiene. Vegeta would just lightly smirk, happy to see his Bulma back to normal. Meanwhile, Bulma was also surprised. She was gone for like 10 minutes at most and the planet is already back to its natural state? And it's not just the planet either. Gohan tells her that the thousands of natives who were in a state of suspension are now also waking up. And with all of this blessed news, Top couldn't help but start crying. It was a miracle, but no, it wasn't just a miracle, was it? When Vegeta returns all bright-eyed, Jiren explains everything. A shadow dragon had contaminated the planet. It was also him that was messing up the key in this section of the universe. That's why the natives and the planet itself were in such a weird state. That's also why no one was able to sense the dragon's presence. It can disguise itself as dark matter, which, as Bulma explains, is a fundamental part of the universe by design. But now that the dragon was taken care of thanks to Vegeta, Bulma, Piccolo, Master Kubo, and Gohan start helping Top in rebuilding his planet. The process doesn't take long thanks to Gohan and Bulma, who managed to use the magical nature of the mushrooms to plant entire forests on the planet which was previously barren. The natives all rejoice. Life and prosperity has returned to this planet. Vegeta was sitting on a hill observing it all when Goku and Jiren join him. He starts pestering Vegeta for a rematch, which annoys Jiren because it looks like Goku isn't as interested in fighting him anymore, but whatever. Jiren recalls that nothing has actually ended yet. He finds it kinda weird that there was only one shadow dragon. There must be more than one, right? And what about the other shadow beings, like the Shadow Griffin or the Nu, among other such dark beings? Well, little does Jiren know, he himself, as the one who completed the rite of passage through the abyss in Universe 2, he's now a shadow being himself. And not just any shadow being, no. Jiren was now the Shadow Dragon of Universe 2. Jiren may not have any idea right now, but his existence itself poses mortal danger to his entire universe. On the other hand, Goku and Vegeta are also currently unaware that their universe is also in danger. In the long and extraordinary history of the multiverse, this shall be the second time that the Shadow Dragons and the Shadow Beings by extension will try to become the true rulers of the multiverse. What these guys don't understand is the moment something happens to Super Shenron, the multiverse is gonna plunge into numerous universal wars. But for now, Vegeta's goal of realizing his own true strength has been achieved. And just like that, the final chapter of our What If Vegeta Learned Ultra Instinct saga is coming to a close. But as they always say, fellas, when one door closes, another one opens. So if you guys would like to see a continuation of this What If story, what if Vegeta learned Ultra Instinct as well? I think in the next arc, I would try my hand at like a Shadow Dragon saga post Dragon Ball Super. Let me know down below in the comments if you would like that, and consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel as well. I truly and sincerely hope you guys enjoyed this saga, and no, I didn't forget about the future Gohan What If, but there's only like 24 hours in the day. I gotta prioritize some stuff, other stuff. You guys get what I'm saying. But anyways, have a great day. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.